What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Square Enix just announced a prequel of Octopath Traveler, Champion of the Continent, coming to mobile phones. Smash JT. Look, I get it, and I understand why from a corporate perspective Square Enix would do this. In the video game industry, it's all about making money, and it's really challenging to survive in the landscape that's made today because there's so much competition. In the mobile phone landscape, that's where the money is, and if they're able to exploit gamers and get as much out of them as possible, more power to them, I guess. I am just not one of those people. Now, as far as Octopath Traveler is concerned, yes, it's an exclusive currently on the Nintendo Switch. I don't care about exclusives. I don't care if it goes to PS4, Xbox One, PC, or even mobile phones for the game itself. But when they make games exclusive for mobile phones, make them freemium, make them in-app purchases full of microtransactions, it completely ruins the experience for me in particular. Not to mention, I can't stand playing role-playing games on mobile phones with swipe controls and tapping the screen to attack. It never felt right to me. It never gave me the full immersion that a true RPG gives you on a console. Now, as far as what Square Enix is doing with this game, it's still going to be the HD graphics, the 2D HD that they trademarked last year, and it looks spectacular. The actual gameplay in battle shows 8 characters together in your party instead of 4, so it's going to change up how the battles work, so that in itself is very interesting. The game is coming to Japan exclusively currently with no plans announced of the rest of the world. That could change if they translate it and market it to the rest of the society, but as of right now, it's just in Japan and it will be coming out in 2019. Square Enix did announce that they're making a sequel to Octopath Traveler for consoles, and maybe they did that just to kind of hold people over so they don't get too pissed, you know, like Blizzard fans did when they announced Diablo Immortal as a mobile phone game. But this in itself is a different situation from that because they didn't have an event. People didn't pay for tickets to show up and be disappointed. Square Enix just came out and announced a mobile prequel to one of their greatest games they've ever created. So yes, it pissed a lot of people off, myself included, but at least they are making a console version down the road. The frustrating part about this is they're putting a lot of effort into it. A lot of employees at Square Enix, I'd imagine, are on this project to make it work and make it good. But that's something that they could have put those assets into the console version to have it coming sooner to the gamers that fell in love with the game in the first place. So yes, I understand, like I said, from a corporate perspective, where Square Enix is coming from on this. I just don't like it. It just potentially tarnishes the image of how great this series could have been. Do I have to play the game if it comes overseas to America? No, I don't. Will that affect how I feel about the series? No, it doesn't. It just sucks that now, because they're making this game for mobile, it most likely means that we'll be waiting even longer for the actual sequel coming to consoles itself. And I would have loved a prequel coming to consoles as well, but now that's lost because it's going to mobile phones as a freemium game. So no, I'm not happy about Octopath Traveler going to mobile phones. I don't think it's a good thing. I would have much preferred them going multi-console and having an official release from Square Enix of a prequel with new additional features in it. That would have been spectacular. But now it's just a freemium game, and who knows if they're even gonna bother sending it overseas anyways. But that's where I stand on the situation. I'd be very interested to hear how you feel about this. Are you excited about Octopath Traveler getting a prequel from Square with these traditional 2D HD graphics just like the original release coming to mobile phones? Or are you kind of like me where you just wish they'd stick to consoles with these kind of games? Let me know in the comments below. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.